Hey there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do a reading for you all for your weekly read. That will be August 2nd through the 9th, or at least that's what mine is going to be, is the 2nd through the 9th. So, I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to grab cards from the Epiphany and the Sacred Signs and Symbols deck. This is a general reading, so I know that these cards give a variety of what's going on, especially anything that love is infused. So, but it's still general. So, calling in your spirit guides, higher self, higher power. Calling in your angels. I'm going to cut this in half because this thing is too big. Let's get messages for our signs of Leo for their week to come in August. All right. Thanks, guys, for liking, sharing, subscribing, all the sweet comments. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. Let's see here, Leo. What's coming up for you in this coming week? What's coming up for Leo? Draw some from this, and then I'll draw some from the other half of it. And then we're just going to clear the table, and get into our tarot. All right, so there is a little bit from that deck. Then this deck, Leo. Okay, I think that's too much. And then I put it back and I end up getting just as much. Okay, so the very first thing that came out to me, I don't know if you have children or if this is regarding you, a family member, whatever this is, it says choosing the right path for us. So there might be a big decision, kind of like crossroads. I've kind of noticed that with the Lionsgate, is that some of this energy is causing us to choose, like the Lover's energy, a very big crossroads for some people. Let me get this in a stack. Okay, so the next one is struggling to overcome self-imposed limiting beliefs. These might be things, they might be beliefs that you put on yourself according to what somebody else says, or something like that. And then you can't do that. You really can't do that. Unless you want to be controlled by the conditions of somebody else. And you don't. There's a quote that says, it's not about your reputation because that's what other people think. No, the thing to worry about is your character, which is not only what you show every single day, like on the day-to-day, but how you've grown from all the things that you've been through and what it took you to get where you are. So your character, who you really are, is what matters, not what anybody else thinks of you. And in that same sense, not what you think you're supposed to expect from yourself, too. And then we have apple, forbidden fruit, or temptation. Okay, you may feel like there is something in your life that is like a vice that you might be addicted to, that you can't, you feel like you can't shake or can't live without it. Some kind of hold that it might have on you. It feels like a mistake that's been made before, over and over, is what it feels like. Even though knowing, I don't think that there's like insanity. Well, definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Yeah, but it's also, it's not logical thinking, but also when you have something that's a shadowy aspect, that's a temptation, the reason it's a temptation is because it's pretending like it's an easy way out to something, or deceiving as something good in the moment when it is not. It is disguised. Then we have fairy tales do exist. We have lurking in the shadows with choosing the right path for us. red wine, seduction, temptation, or evil. That can be, you know, with it being like this, I completely think that this can be about yourself, doubts, and really comparing or listening to others too much, when really the only truth that matters is the truth that's in your heart, the truth that is you. You are my lifeline. I cannot lose you. So there's something, and I feel like that has, you know, it's neat. It's like, this is the view as you're going out towards this boat that you're about to get on and go away. And it seems like it was a choice. There's a crossroads, a choice for you. Reminiscing on past moments. Reminiscing on past moments. Spider, a web of lies, caught a sticky situation. Believe in divine timing, Leo. Not what somebody, I'm needing to reiterate this, not what other people are expecting out of you, period. Divine timing is not what you should be doing, and it doesn't look like something that anybody else could predict. It's all between you and your spirit team, and sometimes doing what you have to do doesn't even feel like it's what you should be doing. But if your faith and your trust is in your spirit team, then you will believe that sometimes going against every kind of expectation, even the good ones, are because there's something in divine timing waiting for us. There's those boots. I feel like you're going to be working really hard. It's going to be hard to step in your shadow one day. Ready to take control and lead. Ready to take control and lead. Rocking horse, childhood trauma, early influences. Yes. Early influences that cause us to reach out for things that maybe aren't even real, pretending that they could be there to help us, but aren't. So I'm going to have you can look at those for a minute while I do your animal spirit message, or what animal has a message for you, and then we're going to just clear the whole table and do your tarot, Leo. Fox spirit, eagle spirit. Some heavy emotions. All of these things are coming up right now, Leo, because this is your Lion's Gate portal. It started 7:28, it ends 8:12. This is big time for Leos, period. A really big time for Leos. Oh, wow. Buffalo spirit and bee spirit. You rock. Okay, I love bee spirit. I absolutely love getting the bee spirit, because I know that if I've been putting work in, right, putting in the hours each week, then I know that if bee spirit comes up, that I'm going to get either rewarded for the work I've done, or that I'm on, the reward is just simply knowing that I'm on the right path and that I'm being productive. I feel like this may have to do with spiritual too. That, like, the bee is the prosperity. Prosperity, it does mean prosperity. It says sweet results await, bee spirit. Sweet results await, bee spirit. Whoa. Something to look forward to. Okay, then we have 10, Buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. So I feel like this is going out to people who are worried right now, coming from like a lack mentality, like, where are we going to get this from? Where are we getting that from? I feel like something's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. You'll be taken care of. You'll be taken care of. There's more of a concern with the amount of worry that I'm feeling. All right, so I'm going to clean this off, and we're going to go ahead and get your tarot. Oh, I love the bee spirit and the buffalo spirit. So let's just leave these two guys up here. How pretty. I hate having to clear them off, but you know, I like being able to look at them, but there's just so many in that one deck. There's so many that come out at one time. So Leo, let's get going. Calling in your spirit guides, angels, higher self again. Of course, we're trying to get messages that's for the Leo collective. So we tap into that energy. Remember to breathe in through the nose, if you can hold it a second, and then out through the mouth. Do that a couple of times. Putting your energy into the reading. Okay, what's Leo's issue or the situation for most Leos today, or this coming week, sorry, 2nd through the 9th. Probably has to do with that bee spirit. No coincidences. No coincidences. All right, so the Lionsgate portal is trying to bring a new beginning to you. We will find out why the Fool is reversed. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's exactly what it looks like. Okay, at first I would think, well, there's some kind of resistance to change. I don't think that's it. I think that we're going to end up finding more out about why this new beginning hasn't taken off yet. And I think it has something to do with the card that came out that said divine timing. Believe in divine timing. Okay, the challenge. Ooh, okay, King of Swords in the reverse. You've got somebody that's trying to sabotage what you're doing. You have somebody that doesn't like to see you, I hate to say it like this, but this just doesn't like, well, the fact is that you have people, some people who don't like themselves, and they don't like what they deal with all the harsh judgment that they put on themselves. And then that comes out to you. It gets mirrored to you, what that person is thinking internally. So it can come off as like really harsh judgment, and it's meant to sabotage you. That's really what it's meant for. This is a smart person who maybe isn't on their rocker. You know what I mean? Like, they may be smart, but they may be the ones doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So this is a smart person. It can even be corrupt authority, somebody in a corrupt authority position. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Aries, possibly Aries. Ooh, watch out for that energy. Get away from that. That energy will try to stop you from having everything that you deserve and that you want. Okay, the root, at the root of this, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so having to go on this new adventure, you know, it's not, I think you're excited about this, whatever this new beginnings heralding, whatever it's bringing in. It's almost like you're having to start from the bottom up to build the trust in your foundation again. I feel like it has to do with trust in yourself. Now, even though, yes, there may be some critical people around you and judgments might be cast, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is, how do you feel about yourself? Remember that you're building on your power, okay? And I know it feels like maybe you're holding on too tightly. I feel like you're holding on too tightly to what other people say. And yeah, that will totally ruin a good game up, is when you're so compulsively obsessed about what other people are saying that it ruins your work, right? That was their goal then. And a past energy, Four Cups in reverse, 4-4. So you got to a point where you were like, angels, I need you to help me with my vision. And then they supported your vision, okay? They supported your vision. And they helped you. I think they helped you seize an opportunity that you might have been missing, or that you were wanting to get, but for some reason didn't take the universe up on this offer. Or maybe you did, and this is the progress. Because I always believe with the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles has already happened, so the groundwork's been laid. Either way, I see you not being so over it. That's exactly what I was going to say. So, over it is what's on her t-shirt, by the way, on the Four of Cups. And it's reversed. So I said, don't see you being over it. But the Five of Cups is here to say you're absolutely not over it. And there is something that a person or a group or something is trying to do to get you to feel this way, sad, depressed, like you can't ever do right, like you can't go forward after either a mistake or a problem, or having issues in your life that they don't understand about too. That's also very kind of common, where people will judge you just because they simply don't even know what it's like, what you're going through. Okay. Near future, the Hanged One. So, okay, wait, let me go back. With the Five of Cups, we definitely have to focus on releasing, clinging to these mistakes that we made. And no matter if anybody even brings it up, we need to get control back into our life. And the way that we gain control is by having belief in ourselves and belief in the unseen, and release anything that could be taking up the energy of something positive being in its place. The Hanged One is there, which it is about sacrifices made, definitely feeling the sacrifices made. The Hanged One could represent a Virgo, or it could represent the fact that divine timing is coming up, but it's not going to be within this week. And that might be what Spirit is saying, because I understand divine timing is a very hard thing to accept and to just wait for patiently. But if you can hold out, the results will be so much sweeter. Okay, so what is how you feel? You feel like you're going fast, guys. Maybe you want to buy a motorcycle. I want a scooter, so maybe you all want to buy that. Eight of Wands, fast forward motion, good communication. Good communication, going forward fastly, propelling yourself fast into ascension, and it's accelerating up your manifestation. This is the main message of the portal, which I would expect you to be all over this energy. The circumstance around Leo. That Leo. Two of Wands. Being more focused, more motivated, getting the drive back into all the other opportunities that maybe you can't see, but being open to possibilities is the Two of Wands. Really concentrating on what it is that you want. And maybe this is the inspiration. I feel like this is kind of like that second wind of inspiration where you've already been inspired. Now this card's saying, keep it up. Keep it up. Now this could also represent new opportunities in work. Could represent a long distance relationship to somebody. We have King of Cups. There might be one starting. The hopes and fears here. The Chariot in reverse. That's been a big fear for a lot of collectives, which is I'm afraid that what I'm in right now isn't moving forward. I don't feel like I'm getting speedway or ahead. I don't feel like I'm getting ahead, or this is not going anywhere. That's what this feels like, but it's the fear. It is the fear. There is a little bit of, just because you think you should be doing something, if your heart and your spirit team are guiding you to do one thing, you should always trust your instinct and know that no, this time right now especially is not about what others expect of you. It's not about what others expect. This is really it's about everyone and yourself mainly at the same time. Okay, the outcome. Ace of Swords in reverse. There's something that is not true about a situation. Needing clarity. Okay, you need more clarity on what choices and options you have. That's probably why the Two of Wands is here in the surrounding environment. This is many possibilities. This does not outline. I think what it's saying is you need to think a little bit more on what kind of possibilities you have and be truthful with yourself about those possibilities. Yeah, because something just didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. We're not leaving a situation behind. We're still trying to juggle everything ourselves. This resistance to a new chapter is still maybe leaving people out or maybe having a financial issue. But you come out of that with a rebirth. Let's get some more information with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Draw another card. King of Cups, which is going to come out earlier. So let me get clarifying with another deck. I think that might be a little bit better for me. So the challenge or crossing the truth. Oh, okay. So there's some truth in the way that you balance your emotions and your mood. There's some truth about yourself that you may not be accepting, but you certainly do know about yourself. And there might be some people that think that you just absolutely are oblivious to this certain thing that needs attention in your life, but you're not. You're not oblivious. You are headed in the right direction. Your Chariot card is right here on the bottom. All right, so let's clarify. From the beginning over here around this area. And then it goes somewhere else. Every time I try to force anything to work with tarot, it won't work. It won't work. That's how life is. Eight. Okay. It's a challenge too. There's another challenge, and that is to actually move away from a situation. Emotionally, I feel like you may be obsessing over something, unhealthy thinking about something, overthinking and unhealthy thinking regarding how you're going to get to this Ten of Cups. I think it is much easier than you know. Ten of Cups, having everything that you want, having the whole kit and the caboodle, and the family gets to have the happiness and all of that too. With the Star here, oh, on your way to go out to pursue your star, to get your star, corresponds with the sign Aquarius. Two of Pentacles with the Hangman and the Page of Swords. Two of Pentacles means you're trying to juggle, okay? You're trying to balance things at the moment. Change is coming. You are waiting for that change while you try to balance and juggle things. Okay, the Page of Swords is there to let you know that what it is that you are waiting for is the information or the go-ahead. Trust me, when Spirit puts it in your heart to go after something, that something is like your mission, you're going to feel it so deep. It's going to be like, are you going to ignore the call? I don't know if you'd be able to even in this energy. I think it's going to be so strong. And of course, people can ignore a call or not. But if you want your happiness, then you're going to hang in there. Keep juggling things for now. You're not always going to have to do everything like this yourself. But there might be delays. But once this information comes in. So my message to you is, once Spirit decides that they need to tell you that divine timing is now, you're going to feel it. And I even mean maybe physically feel something, the way that they talk to you, the way that they communicate, the way that Spirit communicates. Some communication is going to get much, much better. So if your question is, but when do I go ahead? When do I take action? Like the Knight of Swords is saying, not yet. Even the Knight of Swords is halfway. Even the Knight of Swords is like, yes, this is coming quick, but not right now. Not right now. That's what I'm getting. And that's, so now we are able at the end to find out why the Fool is even here in the reverse. It's because we're not supposed to charge ahead yet. See, inaction. Maybe that's what you fear, is the inaction. There we go. Some truth that you don't know is about your pentacles. Better than you think. You're going to end up getting your wish and everything and so much more. Please do one thing for me and don't let anybody sabotage this for you. So this could be a new person coming in here. The King of Cups is a challenge to this part of you that I thought was maybe your truth of having some you know, some time to get together with your emotions to get them balanced. It may be over a money situation. You may be, this may be you. This might be saying you're in shock because of all this pentacle energy that comes your way. And that would be great. Biggest question is, when do I move forward, take action? And I'm hearing wait. Anything else? Wait. Okay, rebirth. Wait on a rebirth. Oh my goodness, this is the Knight of Cups. I can't believe I said Knight of Swords. Well, I kind of feared Knight of Swords because of that Fool. So I'm sorry. Okay, this is coming in as an offer. And that is change. So we can still deal with the change, and an offer. So if you're looking for a job offer, for example, that's definitely showing up here. Hang in there. The Ten of Swords is about rebirth. It's about a rebirth, and that's how I think that's what we're waiting. We're waiting for a completion to be done in one area of your life to go forward to the other. All right, so that's what I've got. And another thing that will help you move ahead, this is the Five of Cups in reverse. And right now, we're dealing with the Five of Cups upright. So we really need that to be in reverse. So we can let go and let something else really great come in. Okay, Leos, that was a lot. Care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful about making a foolish mistake at this time. Reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. And luck, guys, on the bottom of the deck. Luck, a sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. Then, okay, let's get fairy dust. Release. Ask you to release. Yeah. Sometimes the only thing you can do is laugh or cry. It's up to you. And you know what's funny is that usually this Lionsgate portal, I describe it as it will either make you laugh hysterically or it's going to make you cry. It's like these are the extremes of this portal energy you might be feeling right now. So release any guilt, release any limiting beliefs, anything like that. All right, Leos, thanks. Sending you light and love. Bye-bye.